You're watching F5. We are here at GovWare 2024 in Singapore at the Marina Bay Sands. I am joined by one of F5's favorite folks in the region. We've got Mohan. Mohan, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, Mohan Buu. I am the Asia Pacific, China, Japan field CTO for field CTO.
Fantastic, very cool. That's actually a very cool role, kind of newer to the region for that role.
Yeah, newer to the region. I mean, I was in F5 for quite a long time and did multiple roles. So coming back to the new role, really excited about it.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. I think you've come into this role in a very interesting time because of all the conversations around this thing called AI.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny when you walk around GovWare, you can see AI everywhere, right? So I think it's the zeitgeist of this kind of period. So everyone's talking about it. My talk later on will be around AI and AI design principles.
I will be following you on that talk.
Really, looking forward to it.
Well, when it comes to this region then, doing that talk, I'm assuming you're kind of basing it on some of the things that you're observing in the region, so maybe we can give a little preview of what you're observing.
I think over the last quarter in Q4, a few of us actually went to meet customers all across Asia Pacific, right? And to talk to them about what they're doing with AI and what are the use cases that we're seeing. And to our, we kind of knew about it, but to our surprise, there's a lot going on in Asia Pacific. I mean, the first thing that's going on is there's a lot of build up on AI factories. So AI factories are kind of AI data centers, but focused just on AI. Right? And these are kind of GPU as a service vendors, right? So they're being built all across Asia right now. Here in Singapore, Japan, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, India, there are a few. And the cool part about it, Boo, is that we are involved in a lot of them, right? So I mean, interestingly, we've already closed some deals, right? With some of these AI factories, and I think there's going to be a big opportunity for us moving forward. So that's what we see on the build-up of the AI factories, right? But then I think the bigger opportunity is on the enterprise use cases, where every customer that we've met in Asia Pacific has an AI project, right? Yeah. We were recently in Bangkok, right? And you would imagine in Thailand, we met a customer that, they actually manage a bunch of, 24-hour stores, like, 7-Eleven stores. And they have implemented an AI project.
Wow.
Okay? And I was like, wow, okay. So what kind of project was that? So what they do is they actually, their HR department, they keep hiring people because they have a lot of stores all over Thailand. Gotcha. They keep hiring people, so they get a lot of resumes all the time. And they had to have a department of about 20 people to go through all these resumes.
Oh, really?
Right?
Yeah.
So they implemented AIs to actually scan these resumes.
Yeah.
Okay? So from a team of 20 people to look at resumes, it went down to 2. Okay, that's one. Now, you get some quite a bit of savings there. Yeah. But the cool part was that the quality of people that they started hiring was higher, and the retention rate was higher, churn was lower. So actually, that was a really cool use case. It's not in the technology, it's not in a bank, it's not in a telco, but in an actual kind of a normal industry, right? Where you see AI actually in action.
Yeah, I like that one too because it has kind of that double-sided business value, like direct business value, because you get the productivity gain right away, 100%. And you get indirect long-term value because you have more refined employees, if you want to call it that will last longer or provide
less churn.
Less churn, and themselves adding more productivity. So
100%.
Very tangible.
So these are, we see use cases in banks. A lot of banks are implementing it. We have chatbots. Chatbots with AIs are kind of the hello world of AI.
I've never heard someone say that.
Everyone is implementing a chatbot because you can probably download it and just run it. But the interesting thing to note about Asia Pacific is the fact that there's a lot of data sovereignty requirements, right? So which kind of ties into the build-up of AI factories, right? Because a lot of governments do not want the data to leave the country, right? They want it to remain in the country, and as you know, with AI, you need tons of data to train it, right? So I think that's kind of good for us, I think, because we have solutions for that. So for the AI factories and for the enterprise use case, and I think it's going to be quite interesting to see how this market evolves.
Especially, I mean, OWASP top 10 for LLM model theft in itself. If you've poured all of your documentation, private documentation, into training a model, and that model itself disappears.
And exactly, right? And what if this model is in some, hyperscaler sitting somewhere else, right? You don't know where it is, right? So I think that is a big concern for a lot of companies. They've realized, like, hey, now I need a little bit control. I need to bring back the control, right? So, which is good for us, because a lot of the deployments of these use cases are hybrid, right? They're not cloud only. So, for example, when you look at the RAG use case, right, you could probably have your AI application running on AWS or Azure, but the model could be running on a GPU as a service vendor sitting in your country. Probably that's what's going to happen. And then the data, the enterprise data, could be sitting on premise, right? So you have a very hybrid model, and that's where F5 comes in, because we can do cloud, we can do SaaS, we can do on-prem, right? So very, very good for us.
It fits this region very well
100%,
as well. So,
100%.
Fantastic. Okay, we're not going to spoil too much. I'm going to grab some content from your talk, so we'll actually be able to have some content around that. So look forward to that. Otherwise, thank you very much, Mohan. It's great to see you. Thank you for watching. We will have more content from GovWare 2024, so make sure you follow, like, subscribe. Follow Mohan as well. And otherwise, we will see you on the next one. Bye now.